We are live on SJP World Media with another alternative watch along. Myself and Dan bring you the Volley live. Where's my bloody button gone, Dan? God, so professional.
Wherever you left it.
Dan takes a week off from doing the show and it all goes to shit. Here we go.
The following is a Matt Attack production for SJP World Media.
Fastest turnaround in history.
That was incredible, Mr. Lewis. What you just did there was nothing short of miraculous. Obviously, people couldn't see that because the intro was playing. Matt has had to go and sort out something, and literally sat down as the intro music was finishing. The timing on that was worth the applause.
I'm quite proud of myself on that side of things. Again, welcome to Volley. This is our live watch along. Alternative watch along of Chelsea versus Manchester City. Don't forget to at the bottom there, all of our accounts on there, like, share, and subscribe, all that really good stuff. Dan, how you been?
Not the best this weekend. I've had a resurgence of migraines, which I do suffer from, and didn't help myself this morning, deciding that a 2-mile walk was a good idea to go and get me my vaccination. So if I'm a bit slow today, slower than usual, I should say. I do apologise. I'm not feeling at my best, but I'm just glad to be back, to be perfectly honest.
I'm happy to have you back by my side, sir. Steve-O and Jason were great company last time out, but I did miss you, good sir. I did get
a run in. I did get a little cameo, which I was happy about.
You did.
How are you doing?
I'm suffering a bit as well, self-inflicted. Everyone doesn't know I was at wrestling last night. We were in Hawkwell in Southend. I had a beer. We were in Hawkwell in Southend watching the watching CXW Toto event. Half-time medicinal pie needed, Graham. He's always
I wish.
Graham, welcome. Well, it's okay, Dan, because I've got the pies this week.
Yeah, it's normally my forte, but it's worked out quite well. I've not exactly been well enough to go to the shop.
It's okay. I raided the freezer today, and I've got some Morrison's steaks, so they're going to go quite nicely. I hope. Hopefully, anyway. Has a pie too. Graham has a pie too. Yes, Graham.
And he's not with us. Connor is also under the weather, but Connor has been dipping his toe into the pie world as well, which has been nice to see.
He has indeed. He was looking at someone to order in because he's looking to go to a British shop for it, and some of the prices he's looking at, I was like, dude, don't buy those ones. You're a piece of financial ruin, kid. So $2 from Walmart. I like go for them. Go for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you were saying about being at the wrestling, Matt, and Graham's left us a comment. Will Matt be adorning a CXW title belt that he nicked from the show last night, hoping for a draw so they can split points, which helps neither? Thank you, Graham.
To be fair, of the two, I'd rather Chelsea win because Liverpool right now are level 1 points with Man City, so I would like that. Having said that, if City don't win this, they need fucking shooting. Be brutally honest. We'll get to Lions momentarily, but to answer Graham's question directly, which is what I'm here for, I did not nick the championship belt last night. That was the CXW Extreme Championship, which Joey Naylor, who was my ride last night, acquired during the evening. So I was merely on belt carrying duty, but it did feel nice having a legit championship on your shoulder. It feels odd. It feels really odd.
It feels good though.
It does feel good. Not least because I am legitimately eligible to win that championship.
I can't wait to see the clips of you trying to roll up champions and failing miserably.
Weird thing is, and you're gonna wait till it comes on the particular YouTube channel. You're gonna see just how close I got to the action last night. So you like pie, Connor? You like pie? I do believe it. Connor likes the strudel, but
Oh, please don't make me laugh too much. I go lightheaded and nearly pass on.
We've been going 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes. Wonderful. Right, so
Steve-O, welcome along, mate. Good to see you.
Steve-O, good show earlier this afternoon, sir. Good show earlier this afternoon. I caught part of it. Yes.
And if you're going out, mate, I hope you buy a pie.
Yep, grab a pie of some description for halftime for sure. I'm just going to quickly pop that background up because it's time to go through the lineup because obviously Chelsea are at home, sir. And it breaks the line when I do that. So Chelsea... Cucurella coming in the back. Jackson obviously had a field day against Tottenham on Monday night.
I've just heard in the build-up on the telly, only the second Chelsea player to score a hat-trick away at Tottenham Hotspurs. I don't know if that's just in the Premier League era. But
either way, it's a great result.
Quite an eventful game.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a really good result for Chelsea. It's just what they needed. A little bit grumpy I am about Casado actually getting some results now though. But it's what it is.
Taking bias out of it though, I think this is just about the strongest 11 that Chelsea can field.
Yes, in terms of who's fit and suspensions and so on and so forth. It does make me look a little concerned with the lack of depth on the bench.
Yeah, but this is kind of Chelsea's own doing because they've signed a lot of under-23 players to long-term contracts to get around FFP. And now with the injury list, they've been rotating Gusto and Maatsen out anyway. Badiashile before injury was sort of in and around the starting 11. It's when you look at Ugachukwu, Madueke, Matos, that it starts to get a bit dubious. Mudryk again has been in and around the first team enough that he should be able to slot in, and Brozier, if he can stay fit, is a very good striker. Mudryk misses a lot somehow.
Oof, my dude, ouch.
But yeah, about the strongest 11 that Pochettino could put out, and as we saw against Spurs, he's starting to get a tune out of this Chelsea team. So I don't expect a Chelsea win today, but I think they're going to at least get a goal.
I want a good hard fought game. Which we're going to. I think blood and thunder for sure. I mean, betting goals though. When you look at the Chelsea opponents today, which is Man City, of course.
Yeah,
and it's just
which you always expect from. Well, if you believe the layout they put up on Sky Sports just before, they're going for a 4,141 formation. With Bernardo and Alvarez behind Haaland, Doku and I think it was Doku on the wing, and I can't remember who's on the other wing. Thinking about, but that's the formation they put up anyway. That might be Bernardo, or it might be Foden and Bernardo on the wings.
Yeah.
No, sorry, Foden and Doku. I'll get this at some point. I did say my brain was slightly scrambled. Rodrigo holding.
You could scramble those going, but it is all good. We do forgive you for that. It's all good.
Thank you. But again, just about the strongest 11 they could put out. The only thing I'd look at is maybe switching Bernardo with Kovacic for a bit more control in the midfield. But again, looking at Chelsea's bench, they don't have a vast amount of options.
No, they don't have a vast amount. I mean, they have got Grealish, obviously, and they've got Calvin Phillips, who can't get a game for his club, but can play first choice for his country somehow.
Mateus Nunes as well, who's got obviously got a bit of experience. Cousin Lewis is in there, I see, and the player in the City squad with the best name ever, because I just want to say Oscar Bob. And Graham's
Yeah,
just commented there saying, Dan remembered, you legend, made me lol with that formation announcement. Yeah, well, I had to remember something at some point, and it should be mentioned as well that Chelsea are in a 4,231 formation.
Indeed. But that Chelsea team is extremely strong, Dan. And the
Chelsea team or the City team?
Sorry, the City team is extremely strong, and I do fear from against this Chelsea I do feel for Chelsea against this team. I do fear for them.
Yeah, it's but it's it's Chelsea at home. Anything can happen in these big games. Chelsea are undoubtedly the underdogs, but we were expecting to beat Tottenham last week, so
we were.
We'll see. We saw yesterday, Wolves at home beat Tottenham in the last couple of minutes, which was really good. Last sort of 10-15, by the way. I watched that game. It'll feature in my my team of the week if we get to do a volley roundup this week. I have already got that on the go. So, yeah, hopeful for a Chelsea win, which feels disgusting to say, but not expecting one.
Yes, absolutely. As Liverpool fans, we would obviously appreciate the Chelsea victory today, but I expect a lot more this weekend from other teams that didn't deliver. Did you see, by the way, what was going around with regards to Tottenham this week? A lot of Tottenham fans were put the table up, and over the loss column they put 0 when you've had 11 men. Just like to point out, Tottenham fans who've been doing that. Same for Liverpool.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just the short-sightedness of so many football fans that pisses me off.
Which is why I was particularly, and I've no grievance with Tottenham, to be fair, but it did make me chuckle when they lost cleanly with 11 men this weekend.
Yeah,
It did make me chuckle.
It was quite sweet, but the big one yesterday as well was Bournemouth beating a depleted Newcastle.
Yes.
Pissed me off because I left Dominic Solanke on my bench for fantasy football, so that was fun.
Indeed. And still, by the way, I'm still recovering from a fractured elbow. It's getting there slowly but surely. We've got talking about players who make impacts. Of course, we had Divock Origi come on for the last few minutes against West Ham and hit a stinger which stung Areola's palms earlier. We are here in the UK, obviously. It is Remembrance Sunday, of course, and we will be respecting the moment of silence that's coming forth here. I was on the seafront myself this morning with a round table, laying our wreath at the cenotaph. It was quite humbling, really. It was. I'm an atheist with all the prayers going around, but I do fully respect everything. And of course, they are now playing the last post in London, and we will, of course, respect that now. Impeccably observed.
As it should be.
Observed. As it always is. I did notice something which made me half chuckle though in the background. Up at the opposite side of the bridge, they've got these big screens in the background, and they've got like a woman signing on it, and she's signing them in its silence. She's actually signing during, and I'm like, what's it a sign?
Well, it could be done periodically to actually inform anybody tuning in late that this is a minute silence.
Very possibly, of course. So yeah, we are. Thank you for everybody who observed that with us. We do appreciate that, Graham. Thank you, Graham.
It's not the longest, Graham. He's often asleep.
That's friendly follow. I'm trying to do the friendly thing. Obviously, we at the Volley fully respect the everyone for having fought for us in the wars, and thank you for your service around the world. So now we are underway. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 on the clock. Lovely.
Hey, we're in sync once.
Hey, you actually got up today. And Chelsea breaking here.
Nico Jackson on the ball, out wide to Reece James, who just decides to fire it at the defender.
Chelsea. Early throw for Chelsea.
You say about laying a wreath. I actually went on a trip to Belgium with school when I was about 14.
Yeah.
And my school laid a wreath at one of the cemeteries every year, the World War I cemeteries, and my words were chosen to go on that wreath. And like you say, it's a very, very humbling and sort of poignant experience. One that's obviously stayed with me to this day. I just wish I could remember what I wrote.
Remembering what to write on a wreath sometimes is extremely difficult. I mean, I wasn't the one that led the wreath today. I carried it down on the march, and then the chair of Round Table laid it. Next year, that'll be me. I'm the chair next year. So I'm going to be incredibly proud and humbled to lay that wreath on the cenotaph. Even if you're not, religious or anything like that, it's just a humbling experience.
It is.
We have got a game going on, but it's just a bit of keep going on at the moment. So don't worry, guys. We're all good.
Yeah. I have to say they're completely a different note. I do want to see Mark Cucurella run with the ball at some point, just to see that glorious hair wafting in the breeze.
I would like to point out as well, something else I'm going to mention is it is absolutely thundering down in London right now. Absolutely tipping it down. Yeah, I saw it. The guy was out there doing the last post, and it was chucking it down around him. And I'm like,
that's a terrible pass, giving it away to Haaland nearly.
Yeah, Cucurella passing it back to Sanchez. The average possession this season, only Man City have had a better average than Chelsea.
Which says a lot as to how ineffective Chelsea's attack have been for the most part, that they're so sort of low down the table.
Well, Chelsea possession's not been the problem, it's scoring the goals have been the problem.
Yeah. I will say though,
Gone.
So I was just going to say, I'm quite happy to see Nico Jackson actually get a hat-trick, because before the season started, when we covered that first game, Chelsea versus Luton, I believe it was, I said I saw Chelsea-Liverpool. I saw something in Jackson that day, and I've not quite been proved right yet, but it was a sign that I can be.
Cole Palmer looks weird.
Okay.
He looks like he's taken the haircut of Luke Chadwick back in the day, and it looks like he's got the neck of, I was going to say giraffe. Well, Peter Crouch, but accurate, yeah. And yeah, he's got the cheekbones of Phil Foden. And he's not going to win. He's not going to win best dressed, I don't think, with that sort of look. But as a footballer, brilliant talent.
Yeah, absolutely. He's made a quick impact at Chelsea. There was some good interplay there down the left between Cucurella and Enzo Fernandez. Oh, he always looks like he's about to cry, bless him.
One thing that reminds me about Peter Crouch, how you mentioned him, is Peter Crouch was asked once on an interview, what would you have been if you were a footballer? He's a virgin.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
There's no way he'd land Abby Titmus without it.
Abby Clancy.
Like I said.
Did he shag Abby Titmus as well?
I thought they were the same person, mate. I've no idea.
No, sorry.
I have no
14, 15-year-old Dan studied nuts and zoo very religiously. They were not the same person.
I will take your word for it. Chelsea seems to be more in the front.
That was a drag back.
Cucurella to Sterling. Cucurella overlap.
That was a good advantage.
He gets the overlap, and Foden concedes the corner.
That was a good tackle. Nice bit of defending from Foden, which you don't see very often, because obviously
he's tracking Cucurella the whole time here, to be fair. It's absolutely brilliant tracking. Doesn't hand the man over. He stays with the man and then gets the foot. It's really good defensive tackle.
It's very well timed.
Palmer's corner. And it's threatening the threat of Edison.
Stick to the penalties goal.
Nico Jackson is hovering over him like, I was going to say like a fly on shit, but that's maybe a little bit harsh.
It's just a little bit of mild shithousery.
Yes, and we are 5 minutes played in this game. 5 minutes 23 seconds if you're watching at home.
Yeah.
As Alvarez looking for Haaland, but doesn't clear the first set and a half, and it's back with Chelsea with Cucurella.
That was a big frustration yesterday with some of the corners taken in the Newcastle game. It was I can't remember who it was now taking the corners, but he took about 5 corners and couldn't beat the first man.
Yeah. Oh, that's a lovely little by Jackson.
Our brother from across the pond, Connor. Hello, mate. Good to see you. Hope you're feeling better.
Indeed, mate. Indeed. The advantage was played, but it does nothing with it.
Yeah, well, that's the risk of advantage, isn't it? You've got to make it count.
Foden.
They really are not worried about leaving
Cucurella shepherding out for a corner.
Yeah, sorry, I was just saying there that they're really not bothered about leaving Foden out there on his own because Walker had drifted into the middle, and they really are betting that Foden will have the beating of Cucurella.
Well, if he's able to do so, then great.
Connor, if you can join, it'd be wonderful, but no pressure, mate. If you're not well, and we absolutely understand.
Yeah. If you want to just be in the chat, buddy, you're all good, mate. Okay.
Alvarez with the corner coming up.
Yeah.
After the ref's had a word.
The last 24 hours then have been insane though. I've gone from I've had 2 great commentator tag partners. I've had you, and I've also had the one that kid Johnny Storm.
I'm sorry, what? Johnny Storm?
Johnny Storm. You're Johnny Storm, yeah.
Fantastic. For a second there I thought you said Tony Storm. I was like, hang on, what? So Johnny Storm was on with you. Who else was on commentary at CXW last night? Comes to nothing.
I was unfortunately blessed with the presence of Sam Bloody Wakefield as Nico Jackson. He's making a nuisance of himself up there.
He is, and that's a nice try. But nobody is going to beat Kyle Walker for pace. You can't think it around him.
How has he still got this pace at his age? Seriously,
I don't know. It's ridiculous. I mean, he could lose half a yard and still be quicker than 90% of players in the Premier League.
Absolutely. If you are just joining us via YouTube, Facebook or Twitch, welcome to the Volley. This is Matt Lewis and Dan Griffin bringing you alternative commentary of Chelsea vs Man City from the Premier League. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. We can get a button for that soon, Dan, so we can just like take 5 minutes off.
Oh, shoulders back, tits out, and watch for the shoe the boss man's in.
Boss is in. I need to get a new shirt. And also, just look at the top right corner. I need to get a new overlay done. So I will be messaging Pig Status for that.
Yeah.
Getting that sorted out. Don't worry, it's on order. It's on order, boss. It's on order.
Yeah, we weren't going to mock his spelling, but Sally has corrected himself. He did put afternoon.
Yeah, we
to be fair, he's had an hour recording with me. 2 hours recording the Doc 2 pod with me, so he'll be a bit mind blasted.
Any enlightenment for us, sir?
We are covering Remembrance of the Daleks, as picked by my friend Gary Crompton on the first of our draft episodes. And it was bloody wonderful to be back. Season 5 is finally underway. It comes out in a couple of weeks. The episode will come out in a couple of weeks. And it's just lovely to be back.
It's always nice when you take a bit of time off and then come back to a show. It's always nice.
Yeah, especially after the chaos of getting everybody organised for the draft episodes.
Can I say, by the way, it's the first time that myself and my husband have been on the same podcast and not recorded at the same time. It's really quite bizarre.
Yeah, well, I had it in my mind that I wanted everybody on in order and with the other guests from those series, so I was hell bent on sticking to it. As Cucurella just shepherds it out for Foden. Cucurella's having the better of so far, but Foden will get past him eventually.
Indeed. It's a cold one out there today in London as well. It's freezing today, so rather than me is what I would say.
So just giving us an update, saying tomorrow the final draft episode is released, and the Monday after we start the stories.
Looking forward to it. Of course, the SJP World Media feed for all your audio podcasting needs. And of course, tomorrow, back here, on SJP World Media will be Chain Wrestling, of course, again, with Mags and Si. We did miss Mags and Si for last month.
Yeah.
They were back last week. It was fantastic.
There we go. So, plugging away, plus Chain Wrestling Live tomorrow night, the Axe Playlist podcast on Wednesday, Tyler's Takedowns on Friday, and more.
Indeed, and looking to do... The boss has asked us to do a volley talk about VAR at some point. We've got an international break next weekend,
and we've got a couple of irons in the fire. A couple of ideas being bandied about, so we may get round to a couple of side projects.
Indeed, we've got the opportunity to do some recording and just release them at a later point in premiere mode. So we can actually take the day off. So we might do a few of those. But no, the boss is very keen to bitch about VAR, basically.
Funny. He was less keen when Liverpool were fucked over by against Tottenham, but suddenly it affects Man United and he wants to be on about it. It's funny how that happens. It
is. Chelsea breaking here.
Oh, that was a really good break. Was that Reece James down the right?
It was indeed.
Because that's is that Gallagher?
Gallagher's on. No,
that's not Gallagher. That's Cole Palmer.
Cole Palmer finds Gallagher.
Oh.
And a bit of head to there, but somehow it ended up in Edison's hands.
That was a very risky header back by Gandhi.
I think Rodri knew what he was doing on that side of things. Good defensive work. Oh, hello. Hello.
I'm calling me out. Don't paint me with that brush, Mr. Griffin. Yes, I may have been a bit facetious in my explanation of Si's reasoning for wanting to discuss VAR. As we all know, Si is only familiar with technology from the 90s and before, and is therefore scared of it.
He also has not seen half the films that most people have either. I'm amazed.
No,
for example, correct me if I'm wrong, Dan. He hadn't seen before the Doctor Who movie, had he?
I don't think so, no. Or if he had, it was at the time, so nearly 30 years ago. But actually thinking about that. I need to have a discussion with Si, and we need to figure out what specials we're actually doing this year, because one of them will be a Christmas special. I know that much.
Can I suggest one or not?
Well, I'm thinking potentially the Sycorax episode, which was David Tennant's first.
I was going to suggest Sycorax, and Si is confirming in the chat that I'm absolutely bang on the money.
I'm just going to take a drink.
I was going to suggest, Dan, for the Christmas episode. I was going to suggest the Christmas Carol episode.
We've already done it.
I want to hear it again.
Well, listen, you can go back in the archives and re-listen to it.
I want to hear you two do it whilst drunk. On eggnog. On eggnog. Like, no.
Oh, that'd be me trying to drink the eggnog and just go.
Not a fan, Dan.
I think the stuff I had was a example because the text was just nothing for me.
I mean, fair enough.
It was the one I had was a bit lumpy, which was weird.
That shouldn't be the case, mate. Eggnog should be nice and smooth. Should be. So that's not proper eggnog.
Well, yes, that was the one with the fish.
Yes, one of the fish. Yes, it was.
I have to say that I did see a lovely tribute to
excellent Catherine Jenkins, of course.
Yeah, she put up a lovely tribute to Michael Gambon.
Yes,
because that was her first acting role. And
yes, he played.
She called him Kazran and
Kazran Sardik. Yes,
yeah, Dick. Yeah, that's all I got on that one. So, Simon's opinion on that episode, yeah, fuck that. We do still have a game of football going on. We just had some lovely play by Jeremy Doku down the left-hand side.
It's been a bit nitty-bitty in the midfield, to be fair. It's been a little bit, but as a blatant foul there by I think it's Conor Gallagher who tied his hair back.
Yeah,
he gone for the big effing Joe top knot look.
I have to say though, Jeremy Doku very much. The man of the moment after last weekend's performance. I think was it 3 assists and a goal?
Yes.
Absolutely rampaging. I remember seeing him play, I think it was the 2018 World Cup. He was just starting to come through with the Belgian national team and He
was a child.
Yeah. He was about 17.
I know it got Tanner Pruitt's favourite footballer, but I would have free kick and take him quickly. And it's now back to Kyle Walker.
It's about as much use as a chocolate teapot, that free kick, because things stand. But
Rodrigo.
Not unleash a thunder bastard. No, Alvarez.
Cucurella having a good game at left back.
Yeah, not bad so far. He's getting in the way of everything.
The hair's saying not as fluffy, so the main must have stopped.
Yeah, it's we have had one run out of him so far, which I very much enjoyed, even though I was cleaning my glasses at the time.
Yeah. Look how tall he is. Look how tall Haaland is, for his sake.
Yeah, and it's bizarre, isn't it? He's so tall, so quick, so strong.
But as before, everything's all the scout. As the header comes down and is collected from Vardio's header by the goalkeeper. I have hair envy, says sorry.
And your hair's quite long and luxurious, so that's saying something.
Yeah, you have got a wonderful beard. I could hope to grow a beard that well. Last time I grew a beard, I look like Angry Santa. Which, by the way, is what Roy Keane looks like when he grows his out.
Oh, have you seen Roy Keane on Gary Neville's podcast recently, justifying all his sendings off?
And how soft.
Even saying that the tackle against Alvinga Haaland wasn't that bad.
What the one that ended his career?
Yeah, but he says, "Oh, it's only because he did a somersault in midair that it looked that bad."
I've seen GBA.
Actually says at least it wasn't his standing leg. And I know there was some needle between the two, and Alf Haaland had said some things to him when he'd been.
Yeah, but he carried on for years.
Like that. I know. But anyway,
let it go. Do the full Elsa and let it go.
I still maintain that entire song is about farting.
Well, it's not, buddy. It's about coming out.
But for the purposes of my juvenile humour.
Fair enough.
And surface level bullshit.
It is wonderful how so many Disney songs nowadays are relatable for coming out and realizing who you are inside, like the trans community. They're becoming anthems, and rightly so. Wonderful music. And that's a bad ball and Palmer.
Oh, that was Gallagher.
I apologise. They have similar hair from this angle.
Yeah, they do. And I'm glad once again that we don't have the weird camera angle that they had at Arsenal that time.
Yes, that was.
I like that replay angle that Sky just showed from above and behind the goal.
Yeah, that was not bad. Yeah.
I also like our difference in perspectives, that you know the proper meaning behind the songs, and I just went ha pumps.
Yeah. But to be fair, did you know? I've got a picture of Crush
yeah.
over my shoulder, by the way.
Yeah.
Right next to my Doctor Who picture. Dude.
Some mat up in 2 images.
Yeah.
And if there was a third, there'd be wrestling there as well. Also on that, there is a new wrestling based podcast coming to SJP World Media. Power Rangers, of course. As I was saying, there is a new wrestling based podcast coming to SJP World Media. Both myself and you have been involved. It's been spearheaded by Marty from Murder in Mind podcast and the Marty and Fitz show. It's called Draftomania.
Still won't fucking let me on his own show, though.
Do you ever think that might be just an ongoing wind-up?
Very possibly. Oh, it's Sterling here.
What a touch. He's a talented little fucker, isn't he?
Do you know what? All is most is forgiven now with him Sterling, as far as I'm concerned. Most is forgiven.
Yeah, because he's played in a shit Chelsea team.
To be fair,
as I was saying, sorry, just going back to it quickly, I'll just get that out. It's called, the new podcast, wrestling based, it's called Draftomania. 2 people get given a roster from some point in time, and they take turns drafting individual rosters, and then the host decides which one's best. The rosters will be announced online and shown, and people can have their say and whatnot. Very fun concepts to participate in, and hope
phenomenal defensive header. Sorry, Dan.
No, that was brilliant. That was Silva, the evergreen Thiago Silva.
And it had to be, because 2 Chelsea players were down in the box, having struggled to clear it momentarily before it.
Yeah. Listen out for Draftomania.
Yes.
You're getting a bollocking off the podcasting other half.
No, you didn't, Graham. I said it's a good cop, bad cop. On Friday, which was released on Friday.
Oh, Graham's advancing years of time.
Indeed. Hilarious.
Right, what's going on here then? Are they VAR checking something, or? Ooh, there's a pull from Cucurella
he pulled Cucurella first, so.
I didn't spot that. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, I can see that from that angle. It's a bit 6-2 threes. I'll be quite surprised if this is given as a foul, as a penalty, to be honest. Because we have to remember as well that it has to be a clear and obvious error.
I'm hovering on the button, though, Dan. If he gives it, he's got to send him off.
Yes, he does. Everybody's on side. There's 2 Chelsea players down. Well, let's just hope it's not as.
They're looking for the foul on the Chelsea man.
Well, James took his own man out. Side showing his bias, saying it'll be Gibbon as it's City, and then corrects himself to Gibbon. Stop
correcting yourself. We're gonna use your slang otherwise now.
Well, there's a book in there for somebody. I think, is it for Cucurella?
Somebody's keeping their mouth shut. Yeah.
Could be distant. I can't see as we have a decision yet. Ruben Diaz guarding the penalty spot. Reece James is the only one around the referee there that has a right to be there as captain. Yeah. Cole Palmer might have forgotten which side he's playing for. Side's telling us it's been given. Cucurella did have the first handful of shirt. Oh, well. I won't mind Haaland missing the pen. Oh, Foden's got his own number tattooed behind his ear. What a knob.
I didn't see that. Okay, he just so you know, Phil Foden is no longer eligible for man of the match because of that.
He's got 47 tattooed behind his right ear. Bit of a contentious penalty, but the Chelsea man did. The Chelsea man did instigate the shirt pulling. Whether you want to get into who started it, and it was 6-2 threes. But I can see why it's been given. At least it wasn't like Liverpool midweek against Toulouse, and they went back 8 actions to a handball that wasn't a handball.
Yeah.
I'd actually quite like Ireland to miss this because a few people in the league have got Ireland in fantasy football, so it'd actually put him onto fewer points.
He's my captain, buddy.
Well, in that case, I definitely want him to miss.
I saw do too.
He's not going to, though. Nestled in the corner. There we go. It's an uphill battle now for Chelsea.
Chelsea 0, Man City 1.
Yeah. Anybody in the chat?
Against the runner player.
The penalty. Very much so. City hadn't had a... City hadn't had a really clear-cut point of chance until then. So I was saying, that Liverpool VAR midweek was bloody ridiculous. And I think as well, that between that and the Harry Maguire... Was it Harry Maguire handball in the United game? It's showing the difference between the Prem... Sorry, go on. Yeah, but it's showing the difference between the Premier League and in Europe. What are you meant to do with your arms? Because on the iPad ruling...
I'm not sure what Kukurea could do there, to be fair, mate.
Not grab Haaland's arm first.
If you are joining us here on the Volley, it is Chelsea 0, Manchester City 1 from the Premier League. 25 minutes have gone.
Yeah,
until pass out of the back.
Yeah,
until pass forward there as well. That was Kukurea's fourth yellow card of the season, by the way. He's one more yellow card, and he will be receiving a game suspension.
Rodri just took out Gallagher, going for the header there. That was a bit of a hit.
I'm sorry. When I come to power down, I'm going to make it so players can't rip their socks.
Connor saying, VAR is what VAR is it used for? Absolutely nothing. Jack Black probably.
that is a brilliant clown word, sir.
I really like that.
Absolutely nothing.
Oh, that's tickled me, that has.
That's brilliant. That brilliant, Connor. Is. Sorry, that is got a shirt.
Oh, terrible control from Sterling, but he's got it out wide.
Recovered quite well for it, though. Gallagher.
Yeah. Gallagher's going to look to shoot here, or maybe not. That was Caicedo rifling one at Rodri's shins.
Indeed. Chelsea, they're coming back out.
Yeah, it's good to see. Cole Palmer with his scoring record. I know there's been a few penalties, but the way he's impacted this Chelsea team, I wouldn't be surprised to see him looked at by England before long. It looks like we've come back for a Chelsea free kick here.
Yeah, Chelsea had the advantage, but a foul on Ender has been given. I think scored a rock.
Chelsea
scored a rock.
Oh yeah.
No, I didn't. It is a foul. I think it's a bit soft, to be fair. I'll be brutally honest.
No, also was the penalty. Yeah, Connor, School of Rock, a movie that may well be older or as old as you are. I think it was about 2002, 2003. Are you looking it up?
I am looking it up now because it's going to bug me.
Reece James on the free kick.
I'm aware we've got an entire chat to do that for 2003.
Also the same year that Shaun of the Dead came out.
2003, that is 20 years ago. So I believe that is older than Connor.
I wish I had something stronger.
James! What a save!
Oh! God, Edison's good.
Apology for how loud my screaming was there, but that was beautiful.
Yeah, it wasn't quite in the postage stamp from Reece James, but very good free kick nonetheless.
It was on target, under the bar, it was going in.
The cracking save from Edison.
And that's why you go with your right arm over. Also, he was born in July 2003. What year did it come out? It's in!
Oh, what header! Was that who was that number? It's Thiago Silva at 97 years old. Connor, I'll come to your comment in a minute. What an equaliser that is. So I'm going to have to see now. How old's Thiago Silva and who's the oldest player to score in the Premier League? What a header this is. Thiago Silva is 39 years old and he leapt like a salmon. He didn't. He just ran onto it. What a run that is.
He'll be disappointed with that one. He will be. He will be disappointed.
What, Sanchez? Yeah.
It's not Sanchez. Great. No, Edison. Edison will be furious.
Oh, sorry, Edison. I'm forgetting who's playing for who.
Chelsea won. Man City won. We have a game at the bridge.
We do. That was brilliant. Talk about making set pieces count.
It released on October the 3rd, so it's just young. Connor's just older than it by about 4 months.
And so Connor actually watched Shaun of the Dead yesterday and loved it. It is a fantastic film. Absolutely. Let me know that Silva's 39. Thank you very much. And Pedro Porto is 40 and became the oldest goal scorer in Champions League history. Is that the Pedro used to be at Chelsea? I assume it is.
Can't be the same Pedro. Surely not. We've got some, and Sai put a speech in the chat.
Yeah, I will get to that in a second. But the oldest goal scorer in the Premier League was Teddy Sheringham, who on 26th of December 2006 was 40 years and 268 days old. So Thiago Silva's got about a year behind him.
but he's in phenomenal fettle still, isn't he?
Oh, he is. Like I say, Chelsea could do worse than keeping him on. I'll get to Si's comment just now. VAR is needed 100%. The days of bad decisions before.
Sterling in again. Cucurella and Sterling. Sorry. I'm so sorry to cut across you down there. Cucurella and Sterling are absolutely ripping Walker apart down that wing.
Yeah, they are. But it needs to be consistent and to be correct. Some of the decisions made now are baffling. Cannot understand them. I agree, and it's because a lot of it is still so left open to interpretation. There is still a human error element in VAR. And I understand why it's difficult to get right, because in sports where video referees are used like cricket and like rugby, the video referees comes in at natural stoppages of play and where there is an absolute. And in the few instances where there is doubt, the fail-safe's built in. I think that's maybe what VAR needs. It needs something where VAR say that it's inconclusive. That is a great nutmeg on Thiago Silva, by the way. Ooh.
And Haaland put it inside netting.
I think this kind of fail-safe is what is actually needed with VAR. They need to have something that says, if VAR is not 100% certain, then you stick with the on-field decision. Give the referee the benefit of the doubt, but make it clear that it's a situation where nobody can be 100% certain.
Connor just swore in the chat.
To quote Mark Goldbridge, please
don't. No. You don't mention that name on this show.
What's a handball in one game won't be a handball in another. It's a fair point.
It's a fair point, but the guy is a twat. He makes Dave Meltzer look intelligent.
A stocked cunt is right twice a day.
And it took about 45 minutes, and we're there.
But I invoked the Mags rule, and I said it with my hand in front of my face, so it doesn't count.
That is fair. Doku on the left here.
I'll get to Pedro. Well defended. Yeah, he was at Chelsea, saw him play versus Barcelona at a game in DC a few years back. Yeah, I saw Barcelona play about 2016, maybe 2018. It was Liverpool-Barca in a friendly at Wembley. And Kevin Stewart had Messi in his back pocket all game. It was beautiful. Connor coming in with some XFL chat. What the XFL did this year is they had on-field refs and the replay refs in the booth mic'd up to where you can hear the decisions between them during their reply reviews. Yes, that is something that rugby does incredibly well, and also cricket. It forces
and the NFL, I believe, as well.
Yeah, but it forces communication to be done in a very clear, professional manner. And it's all broadcast. They know they're on air. They conduct themselves properly, communicate it effectively. And Connor's exactly right. That is part of what is needed with football.
Go for goal!
Oh!
And it's wide of as far behind as you can heal.
I thought it was in. I think he was unbalanced by that stupid tattoo.
So what we need to think of a nickname for Foden now.
Twatted.
No, you need something that's PG at least.
Sulky Bill, because he always looks like he's going to have a little cry, and he's got a bit of a pet lip on.
Well,
he's just a bit
accurate. Maybe let the chat name him.
Boo Boo Face Foden.
Boo Boo Foden.
Yeah, we'll just call him Boo Boo.
Boo Boo the bear. Okay, Boo Boo bear. Yeah, Boo Boo on the ball now. I want to call someone Yogi Bear now. Fantastic. Oh, and Joku in around the back, he completely unmarked.
If only Christoph Berry was still playing.
No, Connor, we can't call him that.
Hit face.
We can't, because that's what you do when you had too much to drink, for one thing. Second level, if we actually do get a sponsor nailed down, we can't use that sort of thing. We'll get demonetized.
And it's a bit big.
Plus, one day we may end up meeting these people. We've got to actually have a decent nickname for him. Oh, we've got our friend James in the chat.
Oh, I think James is actually still flying high from the result yesterday.
Yes, great win for Wolves.
Joining late, missed the penalty decision. Sounds like VAR is being consistently poor. Not so much with this one. There is a logic as to why the penalty was given. It was a bit soft.
Yes.
That's the only thing that can be said about it.
We're less. You can see why it was given, sort of thing. It's not quite so blatantly wrong, sort of thing.
Connor saying the Prem won't broadcast ref and VAR chats because they know it will have severe backlash for decisions. But this is what I'm saying, Connor. If everybody knows that they're mic'd up and on television, and the guidelines are in place, and the vernacular is given to them, it will be fine. It
part of the
works in other
problem
sports. It can work in football.
Part of the problem is that people want the decisions made straight away, sort of thing. They don't, and people starting to rush the decision to get the game back underway because the fans were demanding it so much. And that's when mistakes like what happened in the Liverpool-Tottenham game. And Chelsea breaking here. Yeah. It's that 2-1.
2-1. Raheem Sterling with the tapping. Reece James made the goal on that. So that was
made in England. That one, Dan. Talk us through the replay as it comes up, though, won't you?
I will do when it's there. Just quickly, saying that Phil Foden looks like how Pee Wee Herman probably looked at 18, same fringe, etc. Oh, actually, what if we call him Pee Wee instead of Boo Boo?
We can call him Pee Wee if you want.
Right, here we are, the replay. Defensive header out. There, Enzo picks it up in the midfield. Cole Palmer alongside him. Plays it towards Reece James, but it comes off the heel of Vardiol, who's also playing Sterling on, and it's a simple tap-in. Akanji chucks a leg at it. He can't do anything because he's not balanced right to take that, but very poor from Vardiol, really.
It's a bit fortuitous where it falls in James's path, but can't miss, can he? Ooh, no. Is that actually
it's a very good ball over Walker.
Is that a Walker own goal?
Walker nearly got there. I don't think so. I think he got to Sterling first.
This is a big result for Chelsea as things stand. A massive result for Chelsea as things stand.
Yeah, there's a long way to go, though. You know,
absolutely.
We've already seen City get one against run of play. Here's Pee Wee on the wing now.
But back to Walker. 10 minutes ago, they were 1-0 down. Now we're 2-1 up. Chelsea 2, Man City 1.
So much for me saying that they'll struggle to get a goal. Connor with more MLS chat. The MLS is talking about broadcasting VAR talks next year because fans have been in an uproar about poor ref and VAR decisions. Yeah, and also with American sport as well, like you said, the NFL, the XFL, it's all broadcast in the stadium, I believe. So why not try it? City on the break here.
Forward here.
Pee Wee on the ball.
Alvarez. And a great clearance.
It was that was Disasi.
Brilliant clearance. And his own crossbar as well.
Oh, sorry, I had to take a breath there. Going a bit light-headed.
A bit of a mad one here. I haven't heard Papa Griff yet.
It'll be along shortly. Don't you worry. He just got back. Graham's off to heat up his pie. Good man.
Good man, good man. You
What type
take
of
your
pie?
phone. You can take your phone with you, Graham, of course.
But tell us what type of pie you've got.
Yeah, is that a 2-litre bottle of Pepsi Max you've got there, Dan?
Yes.
Excellent.
One of 4 for the week.
One of for the week. I was going to say for the day. I'll make sure I stay upwind of you.
Si saying that he actually leans a bit the other way with the broadcasting of VAR audio. Until a proper working, tried and tested system is in place, the added pressure and backlash would not help the officials. But that's what I'm saying. You take the summer, from now until the summer, to develop that, the rulings and develop the vernacular and how they communicate it.
Thing is, though, the technology. There's no problem with the technology. To be fair, it's just how it's interpreted. And
it's the implementation.
Clearly. And Chelsea break again here.
This can't be 3-1 fielder. Reece James breaking
and
again.
And it falls on. Great tackle by Reece James. Kyle Walker, who I meant to say, not Reece James. See, onto the peanuts, are you? And it's Cucurella. Rodri.
They're all day in the back.
Yeah.
Chelsea in the ascendancy here. Enzo playing left back right now.
Yeah, it's a very fluid system Chelsea got because Cole Palmer's dropping back into midfield, Enzo's dropping to left back.
This feels more like a Poch team. This feels like a Poch team now.
Yeah, it does. I don't know where Disasi is. Oh, there he is. I couldn't see him and Thiago Silva briefly swapped. Cucurella on the break now.
And Sterling.
They've been having
more
life then.
Can't blame him. He's got a taste for goal now.
Mm.
He looks so much happier today, doesn't he?
Yeah, the last goal I can remember Sterling scoring from outside the box was that goal that wasn't a goal in the... was it Euro 2016? When it got stuck in the frame of the goal against a World Cup 2014, they got stuck in the stanchion.
Yeah. We've got... so we've got... Connor saying Stadium Sports for NBA and MLB, the head ref has a mic connected to the Stadium PA, which he can turn on and announce the decision to the fans on TV, and the Stadium PA turn it on when they make a decision. I'm fine with that. And Sai is like, I'm on board with it all being made available later that day. At the moment, no, but live, I don't think it helps when it's wrong.
Oh, Haaland,
great save!
He's in. That was quality from Sanchez.
Great save. Got down low. And away Chelsea come. Gallagher with a Cruyff turn.
Is he taking a shot to the face there? He's gone down holding his cheek.
This is a beautiful bit of play from City.
Yeah, just watch the take from Haaland here, though. The ball actually gets played, I think, just a bit behind him. On
his stronger left foot. And down he goes. It's a big hand.
Very good save. Doku in.
Lays it back to Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Walker.
2-1.
Play the one.
Yeah, 2-1, Dad.
But Chelsea second.
Sterling. Off the Reece James assist.
Foden.
My dad.
Saved it near
post. Not a fan of Sterling.
That's fair. You can't win them all, Graham.
I don't know if we talked about Sai's comment there saying he's... Oh, no, we did talk about the commentary going out afterwards. Connor's come in with his opinion. Our goalkeeping correspondent. Sanchez is a good keeper. He has his blunders, which all keepers do, but he gets a lot of S-word from Chelsea. Oh, it's a lot of shit from Chelsea fans.
Yeah. We just can't call a player that word because because we made a meeting.
Not a nickname.
Sterling in the box, and Jackson took off his heels.
Oh, he had to do that, Jackson. In fairness, Sarah replying to Connor, having the ref make an announcement live over PA system doesn't mean that decision will be right at the moment. Though, thing is,
no, but then they know reason it's been given.
It's the rationale behind the decision that's the important thing. If people understand that here's the decision, here's why it's been given that way, then it'll people will hopefully be more inclined to say, okay, we understand that now, even if they might not agree with it. Obviously, with it being football fans, it may not make a difference, and a lot of people will just bellow bias,
Really?
because they're going to do that anyway. Well, I don't know if you noticed, a lot of football fans, not the most reasonable bunch.
Not always. No, absolutely not.
Si coming in with an accurate cliche. Chelsea won't want half time to come at the moment.
No, if they want.
I don't know. We'll see how this attack goes with the Pee Wee playing it to Alvarez, playing it back to Walker. This left hand side of Chelsea is putting some work in at the minute because they're
really
bombing forward. They're having
and dropping back. But Jackson's dropping back as well. Literally everything.
Hard.
But also coming forward quickly as well.
Yeah,
I mean, Kuko's on a booking. Incredible. He's on a booking, but he's not holding back.
Yeah, might be a problem. I'm not sure who they've got to replace him because Colwell picked up an injury and he's out of the squad. So it would be Ian Matson, wouldn't it?
You think so? Yeah.
Conor saying he could go on and on about VAR, but that's a standalone episode where there's no league when there's no league football. And yes, we said about that earlier. The boss man will be coming on for that one.
Absolutely, we're going to be doing that one. Yes. Oh my word! Cole Palmer with some kind of super kick almost. It looked like, but does win the ball and does concede the corner. That's a
good defending again.
It got the job done. It was very much a striker's tackle.
Bernardo with the cross in. Free header 2-2. Akanji. Left on it. You don't leave a centre back on his own in the box. Did Haaland just shove Akanji? That was just too easy.
I believe so.
Oh, I like that dance with Doku instead of drink for Doku that we do on this show. But that's fantastic, Eddie.
Yeah, Marvin.
Yes, very much. Who was that who just lost him there? Can you blame Thiago Silva for that, for leaving him free? I'm not sure who was supposed to be picking him up. Yeah, he just lost him, didn't he? It's a villain, but what a first half.
Chelsea 2, Man City 2.
saying maybe Chelsea would have liked half time after all. Because the commentator side.
We'll never half like this, Dan. Yes, please.
Yeah, I'll have some of that. And do you know what? It's going to be very hard to pick a man of the match just based on this first half.
And the really, really weird thing, Dan, as well, is we've had some dire football recently on the volley, but we've never had a 0-0, and we didn't. I don't think we get 0-0 today, but I didn't think we were going to get with a 4-goal thriller at half time.
No, that was nearly very short with Conor Gallagher coming in. And did Gallagher actually touch the defender there? Because from that angle and from that distance, it looked like he was nowhere near him.
Does take him.
Yeah,
does take him.
Just goes to show the power of camera angles.
It does. It has also had the chance of it watching it at slow speed.
Yeah. Sai saying Pep sat there playing with spit bubbles in his mouth. What a tramp.
We've all done it.
Connor saying he'll be on for a few at half time. I don't think I'll have to make any trips to the shitter between now and then.
I'm about to eat a pie, you prick.
And I'm going to be nibbling on nuts. I've got a pack of dry roasted.
Very nice. I'm not a fan of nuts.
No, I've heard.
Behave.
Are you telling me to behave?
Absolutely.
Anyway, we're back in the room with the football. Reece James playing it forward, cut out by Vardiol. One back and with Cole Palmer now.
Yeah, there is 6 minutes.
Again, scrappy in midfield.
6 minutes of time added on before the goal, so we are going to at least the 52nd minute here.
Yeah, which brilliant. Give me more of this game. I'm happy for that.
4 minutes away still, guys.
Connor saying he could have made a joke there, but he kept his composure. I didn't, and I refused to.
Yes, I can always lock the room.
I've got scrambled egg brain. I'm allowed.
I like scrambled eggs.
could actually really go for scrambled egg on toast right about now.
Oh, you know what? Yeah. Oh, but hot butter toast, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's always hot buttered toast. I was feeling particularly ropey on Friday night, and I just did 2 bagels in the toaster. 2 bagels, slathered in butter.
Yeah,
I just sat there feeling sorry for myself in pain. I ate them, and it was like, I'm slightly happier now.
It all helps. It all helps.
Raheem Sterling with the defensive block.
Indeed.
Pochettino with a face like thunder.
And Guardiola's got to play about something. Not quite sure why he's so unhappy, thinking they were losing and now they're going in at least level. Diaz.
Matt, have you seen the video of how to make a Jurgen Klopp costume?
I have not, no.
I'll forward it to you on WhatsApp now. Just be a second. Crossing, cut out by disaster.
Is it basically put your nano dentures in and you're halfway there?
No.
Big old smile.
It's on its way to you now. Connor saying his sister put him on avocado toast. He doesn't like guacamole, but he'll eat avocado on toast. Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, guacamole's got a few more ingredients in it, and avocados a much more subtle flavour, I suppose, on its own.
The weird thing is, avocado is one of the worst things for you. They think it's a healthy thing, mate.
It's tasty.
It's disgusting, mate. It's absolutely foul.
Well, I hate mushrooms. Size is so funny. I've just sent it to you, Matt. I don't know if it's come through yet.
It has come through, but the perfect Jurgen Klopp disguise. Really? I don't. Well, you've got the beard, you idiot. Oh,
just keep watching.
I see. Yeah, I see now. Yeah.
With the train ticket.
Well, I was halfway there, wasn't I, with dentures?
Yeah, a little bit.
Right, we are in the 57th minute now.
52nd.
Yeah.
Not 57.
I was getting a mix up with 7. That's what I was trying to get at, yeah. Chelsea breaking here, though. Sterling.
Gallagher.
Jackson's in!
Oh,
and we're in the corner.
I was just wondering, did he need to take the touch or could he have gone for it first time? But
I don't think he could have gone first time.
No, I was going to say evidently he felt the need to take the touch, so he couldn't. He'd have ended up just doing what he did ultimately, scanning
Chelsea
it,
got one
chance
water. Here. If Gallagher takes it quickly. Sterling.
Short corners.
Crosses it in. Edison claims it and will stay down.
He got it pretty quickly there, half time. Desmond at half time.
Desmond at half time. Desmond 2-2 at half time. Right, brace yourself, Daniel. It's that time of the week again.
Right, Matt, it's my turn to say to you this week, go get your pie and I'll hold down the fort for a second. And of course, it's right next to him. Make me look like a fucking amateur.
Indeed. I'm going to let you field stuff there because, yeah. So
2-2 at half time. Matt's going to have a bite of it. Matt's going to have a bite of his pie, which looks suspiciously like a pasty. Very good game so far. Chelsea left-hand side doing absolute wonders. All a bit scrappy in the centre of midfield still. Is that a steak bake?
It is a steak bake, I'm afraid.
Is it from Greg's?
It is not from Greg's. It's from a well-known Scottish supermarket.
Scottish supermarket?
Morrison's. Others are available.
The founder of Morrison's is from Bradford. I worked for him for long enough.
But it was founded in Scotland, so.
No, Yorkshire, mate. We're claiming that one. Graham saying what the beautiful. Graham saying what the fuck City equalised. Yes, they did. Right, just as injury time began, Akanji was left with a free header from a corner. Thiago Silva from hero to villain after scoring Chelsea's second. Left Akanji alone. You'd think a centre-back would know better. But it's been a very fun game to watch. Not the most technically sounding midfield, as I've said already. But Chelsea's system very fluid, with players popping up all over the shop. City sticking to the task at hand. They're playing the way City do. They are the City of Thanos. They are inevitable. You're never going to stop them scoring. The first one against the run of play, but there is just so much talent in this City squad that you just can't.
Out nothing, yeah. I will say though, they've not managed to call anything from open play really.
No, not yet. We haven't seen the best of Doku yet, I don't think, or Foden on either wing. Foden's maybe had a slightly better time of it, but I don't know if that's just because of the camera angle, lending us to see more of what he does sort of more intently. Haaland's been a bit quiet, apart from his penalty. And
he had a couple of strikes at goal, but Sanchez had been...
one clear-cut chance.
Yeah.
Sanchez playing very well. Yeah, very well indeed. Nico Jackson making himself a nuisance up at the other end. Vardiol, bit unlucky, maybe a lapse in concentration, just getting his feet wrong for the Chelsea equaliser. So yeah, a mixed bag from both teams so far, but a very good game.
I'm quite pleased with these steak bakes, so
you should be there. You can never go wrong with a steak bake.
Because they've got 2 for £2 at the moment, which is good. It's always good. These were from a frozen section, I grant you, but when they've got a deal on, you don't turn it down. No, you don't. Well, to be honest, I worked for Morrison's for long enough, and a good portion of that was on the bakery side of things, and the majority of the stuff that you see in the counter comes in frozen anyway. So technically, it's all from a frozen section. Absolutely, but it's going on quite nicely for sure. I'm enjoying this. Yeah. I'm just trying to think now, because we said it'd be hard to pick a man of the match so far, and I don't actually have an answer for it yet. So if anybody in the chat has any thoughts on who'd be man of the match. I do. Yeah? Sanchez. Yeah, we've said before on this show that a goalkeeper can be an influential player even when conceding, and without Sanchez it'd probably be 4 or 5-2 now. Indeed. Edison's had a good show in the other end, though, but he's not had quite as much to do. Indeed. He hasn't had as much to do, but he has dealt with most stuff. But they are behind. But they were behind. But it's 2-2, and second half to come. It'll be an exciting game for sure. Graham, you said you got a pie. You still haven't revealed what kind of pie you've got. Big one, I hope. Yeah, so please do let us know of your pie. Yeah, because this is going quite nicely. Yes. I can't wait to get into my bag of nuts. We're just seeing some replays here of the penalty incident. The penalty again, yeah. Again, it's clumsy, yes. It is a touch soft. But fair, Cucurella is half the size of Haaland. Yeah. Yeah. He's a wee bit. Cucurella is the equivalent of Jackson up against Mason, for context, Graham. If Cucurella could get his hair to stand on end, he might be taller than Haaland. Steve will come in and say, don't know about man of the match, but Sterling's looked good. Sterling has looked good. As we've said, that left-hand side, Cucurella's had a good game up until and around the penalty decision. But yeah, Sterling's looked solid. Very solid. Reece James has been okay. A couple of wayward passes, maybe. This is the thing. I feel like I've missed pastry. We all miss pastry when we don't have it. I was just thinking with City, it's hard to pick out one standout performer because they're all playing at a high level without any one player standing out, if that makes sense. It's like it'd be... I could be someone who's standing out in a bad way. Yeah. Vardiol. Been anonymous, and what he has done, he's done badly. He's not doing well. He basically set up the second goal for Chelsea. Yeah, Reece James had the better of him a few times. He's not having a good game. Graham asking, was Real apparently not interested in Mbappe?
Now, who does he start for in the opening game of 2024?
Well, that being said, it's been tight around for the last few days. City want him, Chelsea want him, Liverpool want him. But anyway, any club would have him. It's
not many can afford him.
Where does he want to go? That's for
what money?
Indeed. I'm not sure how true it is that Big Meeks appears on our screens here in the UK.
I love Big Meeks.
You've got Big Meeks next to Daniel Sturridge, and they look like twins, almost, with what they're wearing.
Yeah, they do a bit. I love Micah Richards. I think he's brilliant on Rest is Football. I'm very much enjoying that podcast.
Have you ever seen him on that CBS show with Kate Abdo hosting it?
Where he just gets the piss taken out of him constantly.
Yeah, like Champions League winner with Barcelona, Thierry Henry, Champions League winner with Liverpool, Jamie Carragher, and a man who made 3 appearances in the group stage for Manchester City, Micah Richards. I think the weird thing is when I was in London for EGX and I
Graham, sorry, just to interrupt, Graham. Thanks for repeating everything I already saw. I'm not giving an opinion. We've been giving opinions constantly. Which bit are you miffed at, and which bit weren't you listening to? Because if you're talking about the penalty, then
I think he's going at me. He's going at me.
Well, still.
Because I gave my opinion about what I saw. But the fact of the matter is that Mbappe will go where Mbappe wants to go. I'll be honest, I'd be stupid if I didn't say Liverpool. I would love to see him at Liverpool. I'd be fucking stupid not to want him at Liverpool. But
who will Mbappe start for? Probably PSG.
They have to re-sign to a new contract, of course, but that's still possible, of course. But if he's going to leave...
Unless he's willing to lower his financial demands, there's only Real,
4 teams,
Man City, Man U, or one of the Saudi teams that can afford him.
I mean, Liverpool fan. I mean, I know I've said I would prefer Haaland over Mbappe, but the fact that Haaland's never coming to Liverpool, so I'll take Mbappe. Okay, I'm fickle like that.
I only see Mbappe, even the possibility of him coming to Liverpool only happens if Salah goes to the Saudi League.
But that very possibly could happen in next year. Could happen. He'll be 32.
Graham accusing you of having splinters in your ass, saying that you're sitting on the fence and you don't have a chair in your house.
I just gave you... I think, fair, we are getting a little bit delayed, unfortunately. Because I did get an opinion. I, as a Liverpool fan, I would very much... I'd be stupid to not say I want him at Liverpool. I still think he'll end up at Madrid. I do think that he'll still end up there. Because at the end of the day, they wanted him this year. They can get him next year for no money. So it'd be stupid not to consider that. I think I want him at Liverpool. He'll go to Madrid. There you go. Not on the fence. That's exactly what it will be, Graham. Dan, do you agree or disagree?
Yeah, I agree. He's going to end up at Real eventually. It might not be next summer. It'll probably be the summer after.
Do you think he sticks at? Do you think he sticks at PSG one more season then? Because his contract's up, obviously. So.
Yeah, he probably does. I mean, I think the smart thing. Oh, what's the smart thing? The one thing I'm surprised he didn't do was take a year offer in Saudi. To be out of PSG.
That does take a lot of cojones to turn down that sort of money for a year.
Yeah.
On that note as well, I'm not sure how true it is, but some people have been throwing around the rumour that Ronaldo can sign for Newcastle in January. Like, would he want to sign for Newcastle? I mean, how old is he now? 37, 38 years old?
38 going on 39. And do Newcastle need him in that area? I know Newcastle's got a lot of long-term injuries now.
Yeah, but in non-attacking sense, they don't.
Yeah, but also Ronaldo's just a fucking problem.
Ronaldo would certainly bring the money into the club from a shirt sales for sure.
That they don't need.
We agree, Graham. But the fact is but the thing is, unlike they want to be different from Man City, where they're just putting money in and money in and money and not getting money back. They want to make their money back. I do applaud them for that.
Mm.
They want to do it in the proper way.
For now. Missed a comment there from Steve. I'm just taking it in a totally different direction. Truth be told, I've just watched Cena versus RVD One Night Stand 2006 for Bang Bang podcast. Listened in when a goal went in. My notes on the match were pretty much the chance. Yeah, it will be, because that match is... The crowd is electric.
Yeah, the crowd made that match. The match isn't bad, to be fair. But the match is, it's made by the crowd.
It really is. And Graham coming in back to Ronaldo, he did so well on his last PL run, lol. I think he scored 1 in 3 on his final stint at United.
Yeah.
And the season before that, he actually did post some very good numbers in terms of goals scored. It's just, it feels like Eddie Howe at Newcastle's trying to cultivate more of a Liverpool-style dressing room, where they're looking at the type of person the player is as well as the type of player. And I don't see them wanting to have an ego like Ronaldo in that dressing room. And for what it's worth, I don't think Ronaldo would play for Howe.
No. Because Ronaldo, no one's bigger than him.
Yeah.
But it's very much the opposite, obviously. There's no one bigger than your club.
PSG proved that wrong by caving to Mbappe.
But they also gave Mbappe the chance to move.
True.
They accepted the offer, and Mbappe didn't move.
And back to the wrestling, Steve was saying the match is meh. Yeah, I can't remember the match, but I just remember the crowd.
It's not meh. It's actually a decent match. It gets 15 minutes at CXW perhaps, but it's not a bad match. Actually, I'm blown.
That's a clash I've got coming up. I'm at a True Grit event.
Yeah.
On the 25th
of what?
November.
All right.
When Doctor Who's airing.
That's okay, because the good thing is that you can always watch on demand, but and have no interruptions, so it's fine. Just mute your phone.
I can't watch it as it happens right there and then.
You can always watch it front row, like AEW fans do at WWE events.
I did joke that I'd be sat in the corner on my own with iPlayer and my headphones in.
I'm saying, no, I think there are ways you could do that, to be fair. Yeah, but Dan, you need to book Easter off next year and come down to Braintree for Massive.
When is Easter next year?
31st of March. Sunday the 31st of March.
So, with that
the event is on the 30th, for Saturday the 30th.
Let's have a look.
We're transitioning back now as the players come back out for the second half. As
I try and figure out which week off I'll be taking the week before that off for my birthday.
Fair enough.
Lovely.
Right, second half coming up. What do you reckon, Dad? Who's gonna win this match? You're live on air, so please don't swear.
Live on air.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be a draw.
A draw would be good.
2-2 or
3-3.
3-3.
Oh, we'll take a bit of 3-3 action. We love 3-3 here.
Nicholas Jackson to score and Bernardo Silva.
I don't understand why he's done that. Literally, Kyle Walker just emptied the bottle of water all down his throat, spat like Triple H, then poured the bottle of water over his face to wash it off, and his shirt is now soaked on a freezing cold night. You complete pleb.
He's a Yorkshire lad, he don't feel the cold.
I felt like a northerner. Dan, I was saying to you earlier, I felt like a northerner this week. I've had to put the heating on, and my smart meter had a fucking heart attack. Are you sure, sir?
I did that the other night when I was the only one in the house, and I had to put the heating on because I was feeling ill. I just wait, hang on, what's going on?
Well, I was recovering from sickness, obviously, last week, and Saturday we put the heating on in the bedroom and put it on in the living room. Living room was turned off, bedroom we left on, but Chris left it on all weekend by accident, and the alarm went off on the smart meter. We rung a £45 bill last weekend, just on the heating in the bedroom.
Oh, that's a bugger.
So it's off, right?
Yes.
It goes on in hour bursts.
And shall remain so until 2025.
The
free kick for Chelsea.
Yeah, Chelsea free kick in. 46 minutes exact on the clock. Gallagher.
Yeah. Steve-O coming in with a prediction of 4-2 to City or 4-3 to Chelsea. Really edged your bets there, Steve-O.
Graham, you talk about me being on the... You talk about me being on the fucking fence, Graham.
Final prediction
Haaland.
from my dad there, Haaland to miss a penalty in the second half.
Yes, please. Foden against Cucurella.
On the overlap there, Alvarez. 3-2.
Haaland scores.
Oh, only just. I know I called that before it went in, but dear me, I'm just going to nibble on some nuts, don't mind me.
VR might have a look at this one though, dude.
May do, but I'm not sure what will put it off because it all looked onside, but we will see the replay. What's a ball to Haaland, by the way? I think that was Vardy. Everything looks good there. Yeah,
I think he's. No, I don't think he is, mate. His legs in front.
I'd be. It's going to be tight if it's. There was also a pull on him by Reece James there, but I think if he is offside, that will negate anything. Scored with his box. That was the last touch off James.
It also hit his arm, but I think...
I don't think it did. I thought that hit his back. We'll see what happens here. As we see the pictures of Chelsea celebrating. That City celebrating.
They are looking for a possible handball against Haaland.
Where?
Before it crosses the line. It does hit his arm before the ball fully crosses the line.
I don't think it does. There's no. You can't see there.
That's hit the left elbow. I can hear they're checking the left elbow of Haaland before it crosses the line.
But it rolls past his arm there. Look. There's no change in spin on the ball.
Check. VAR decision is complete. Goal.
And quite right.
That would have been very harsh to not give a goal for that reason.
Well, yeah, because the ball didn't actually touch his arm. I don't think there was no change in spin on the ball as it came through. I believe the ball was actually behind his arm.
So Chelsea
between the two players.
All to do again.
Yeah, but goal early in the second half, that'll do us. We're getting more and more. So let's have it.
Indeed. And Chelsea already breaking again now with Gallagher. Trying to set Sterling away and he's through. Sterling against Kyle Walker. England teammates against each other here. In the penalty, here he goes. That's a Percy Jackson, but no, that's a character from a Disney property.
Gallagher's touch there just let him down at the final moment.
Yeah. My husband is particularly excited about the new Percy Jackson series coming out on Disney Plus. He was a massive fan of the books growing up.
I have never seen or read anything Percy Jackson.
Well, this could be a way in. So. That and the new 8th Doctor Adventures, of course, on Disney Plus, which is coming soon.
Oh, that better happen.
Do you know, I'll be all over that. That's where they paid the money, sort of thing.
Mm.
Chelsea pressing from the front here, though. Pressing very nicely.
City playing out very calmly, though, has to be said.
Vardy, he's going to get one of the world's best centre-halves. He's playing left-back. I do not understand the logic behind that.
That's Pep.
And Chelsea, the pressure. But I thought almost giving the ball away there, which would have been hilarious.
Graham would have loved it. Advantage Chelsea, though. Advantage City played there by the referee.
Thiago Silva again. Oh, look how calm that was by Thiago Silva.
What? It's not the first time he's done that this game either. That was very nice, very cool.
He's done that very calm and collected, wasn't it?
Nice chip over the top. Well, it would have been a nice chip over the top by Disasi, but
Guardiola
putting the pressure on.
Guardiola is screaming like he's just like someone's just taken his puppy.
Well, that's the mentality a lot of top managers have, isn't it? You know, it's what Klopp gets constantly lambasted for.
Yeah, but he's on the pitch.
He wasn't quite on the pitch, was he?
Well, enough to get a yellow card, in my opinion.
Matt, the more moderate of us two, and then the one with the least bias.
To be fair, I am. To be fair, I've got no dog in this fight, but I would like to see City lose. Just saying. Goku on the far side. Ducks inside. Gallagher plays a 1-2 with Bernardo Silva. And Rodri took the ball off of Foden's shoulders. Literally. And then
laid by Sanchez.
Yeah, laid in Alvarez's path, who did have a shot, and Sanchez well saved. But not just saved it, held it
Lovely.
as well.
Lovely knocked down by Rodri, that though.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was perfect.
Vardio rolled that challenge very nicely.
Did you see that? Gallagher lost the ball and then just slammed into Goku. That was not a good passage of play for him.
Yeah, Vardio rode the first challenge, and then the second one, he just got wiped out.
He's having a much better second half, Vardio.
Yeah, after saying that he hadn't had a good first half, he's suddenly he's woken up. Casado there brought him down. Will he be responsible for Chelsea going behind further here?
Well, he might be responsible for giving away the free kick that leads to Chelsea being behind further.
You got Foden, you got Alvarez, you got everyone apart from Haaland over this free kick.
Only a two-man wall for Chelsea as well.
Because they're more concerned about the man in the middle there. And rightly so.
You got
Alvarez.
A lot of height there, Haaland and Rodri.
Goes
that was poor.
That was poor by Alvarez's high standards for sure. 53 minutes played, Chelsea 2, Man City 3.
I have to say that it's quite good to see Pep actually finding a system to play both Haaland and Alvarez, because I think there was a fear pre-season that Alvarez just wouldn't get the minutes that his talent warrants. But absolutely not been the case. They've started more together than they haven't.
Cucurella, phenomenal riding the challenge there. Chelsea played themselves out of danger here quite nicely.
Yeah. Very well backed up by Cole Palmer.
And Gallagher.
Did you see that run from Sterling how it drew Vardy and Akanji in?
It did. It did. People knock Sterling, and sometimes fairly, but he does do a lot of work off the ball.
Yeah, he's still got that headless chicken syndrome that he's had since the Liverpool days.
He's got a weird
where
run.
He gets the ball and gets overexcited. It's ball. But
like a young little Jack Russell Terrier who's just so excited to see you, sort of thing.
Yeah. Thiago Silva.
How is Thiago so good still?
I don't know. It's like, was that a shove?
Hello, I think he's going handball against Oku here.
No, I think he's gone back. He's gone back for the push. I think. I don't know if you saw it in the top left of the screen. Chelsea player got shoved.
I did, but it looks like Chelsea got free at the back here. I think Chelsea gone for a free at the back here. Cucurella tucked in now.
Reece James is very much pushing up. That's a potentially lovely ball. But I think he's going
brilliant tackle.
Ruben Diaz. Or was that Rodri? No, it was Ruben Diaz. Really good tackle. It's easy to forget sometimes just how good Ruben Diaz is, because again, I was going to make the same point. Yeah, I was going to make the point about Rodri before. Him and Ruben Diaz operate at such a high level in their position that it becomes, an 8 out of 10 is their sort of par for the course, and you forget just how good they are in comparison to others.
Remind me of Steve Finnan. Remember Finn? He used to play left back, right back in Liverpool. He always give you the 7 out of 10 game. No, he never got a song. No, never got a song on the cop, did he?
What a pass, little nip over from Foden that was. From little Pee-wee there.
I was trying
Doku on the ball now. This is his time to shine. Ooh.
Free kick given. Yellow card to Doku for diving.
I jinxed that one, didn't I? See, it was his time to shine.
And he didn't complain either. He didn't complain about it either.
I don't mind that. It's actually quite refreshing to see a footballer not get to start whinging.
If you look at it again, he touches him and he goes down like he's been shot.
Yeah.
Look at the referee, this is a what sort of thing, but doesn't complain, get the yellow card either. That's really weird.
Credit to the referee for not being taken in by it as
Very good referee. You know what? It's just a fairly good game.
So with comments saying that was fucking embarrassing. With the dart, in the dart.
Sterling! Good straight ball in, but Edison was on it.
Yeah, he's having a good game, Sterling. Fair play to him.
I can't get on with Chelsea strip though. That holographic badge.
Sorry, what do you say? You don't like it?
The holographic badge, it's just distracting.
I still quite like it though.
Oh,
ooh, that's got to be a
Rodri with a late one there. He left something on that one. No, he left something on that one. Tries to take it quickly.
Enzo trying to play Nico Jackson.
Haaland
work.
Plays in Doku.
I'll come to that comment in a minute, so I'll just watch this attack. Doku!
Great save!
Oh, and well shepherded by Thiago Silva as well. Just blocked off and let Sanchez claim the ball back.
Haaland assaulted Doku for not scoring, by the way.
Sai asking if Doku worked on that diving technique in training, Connor?
Play nice in the comments, Si. Just because you are the boss, I mean you don't mean you can't play nice. It's really, really poor striking guy actually from Doku.
Yeah, it's not great. He's.
I only say that because I only say that because we've seen him do so much better.
Yeah, that's very true.
I mean, I couldn't do it.
Still might come, but
I'm not Jamie Doku, you know.
No. Ooh, Palmer just getting into a little bit of trouble there, but heavy touch from McCabe sees it out. Palmer's been quiet this second half. He's not really had too much of the ball.
No.
But he was one. In fact, he's one of the ones I forgot to mention as a standout in the first half.
Doku's off. Grealish is on.
Oh, so they're going to get a lot more free kicks.
Yeah, they don't want Doku getting sent off there for the second yellow.
They should have put on Cousin Lewis.
I agree fully because I am on commission. But I think he's But I saw Guardiola screaming at Doku there. He wasn't happy about him picking up a yellow card simulation.
That's a very cool ball from Sanchez to Caicedo, and now he ends up Fernandez away.
And Sterling now. Sterling against. Oh, nutmeg!
That was delicious.
Nutmeg Rodri, and then Walker had to step in. Cucurella wins the ball fairly.
Yeah, I was going to say harassing Pee-wee there, and just Fernandez not quite quick enough to pass, just a little bit too heavy from Sterling. Oh, what was that from Thiago?
Filthy what it was.
Palmer. Good touch from Palmer in the end.
Cole Palmer!
Go on, Cole. Against his old club. Oh,
great save by Edison.
Oh, what was that from Caicedo there? That was cynical.
It was a little bit, wasn't it?
I'm just going to nibble the rest of my nuts.
Cole Palmer jinks inside, gets three of them, gets the shot away, but he does make a really good save. That was filthy from Cole Palmer. Could have gone down twice. Maybe should have gone down. It's a great bit of work there by Palmer. And what I can say though, take Jack Grealish's ankles, and Casado gets the booking for it. I'll be honest though, I think he did get part of the ball. Casado, be careful here. He almost got another yellow card there. Grealish on the left. Foden straight. It's a groundy rolly shot straight into the arms of Sanchez in the goal. There are more goals in this game for sure. Chelsea come forward again here. Sterling's furious about something here.
Certainly are more goals if they can muster up anything other than daisy cutters. I'm just thinking if Caicedo has to come off, who do Chelsea bring on? I think it has to be Ugachukwu. I'm sure he's a central midfielder.
Yeah, I think so.
Or do they drop Conor Gallagher back and bring on maybe Brozier?
Well, Gallagher doesn't play in that position really, mate.
I mean, yeah, actually, given some of his tackling, maybe it's not a good idea to have him back there.
Given some Casado tackling today, maybe it's going to have him back there, to be fair. I don't know.
Maybe experiment with Badia.
Grealish.
Yeah, maybe go to a back three.
Could do. Vardiol inside. Rodri to Diaz. And City trying to pass the way through.
Just calming things down, City, but
Haaland
out wide.
And straight into the gloves of Sanchez, who hold like he's got super glue on them.
Yeah, I know Connor said Sanchez has got an error or two in him, but Sanchez has played very well so far.
Yeah.
Palmer a little bit lucky there.
Yeah, City stepping in here a little bit.
Bernardo Silva.
Walker way too narrow, letting Grealish get the ball. Alvarez holds it still. Grealish trying to get it. Grealish being greedy here, trying to find a way to get through, but passes it back to Silva.
I can't remember the last time I saw Grealish run.
That's right.
There's a bit of a Ginola to him. You know, where he never seems to, or Letitia, he never seems to sort of run the ball. Was that Walker?
Abysmal is what it was.
Hello.
Hey, youngster, how are you?
That scared the shit out of me. I didn't realise Connor was in the studio.
How you feeling, Connor? How you feeling?
Oh, doing better. About as good as just somebody with, and
yeah. A bad batch of sloppy joes by all accounts. It's not so good. I believe Reece James is being withdrawn here.
They are. Here's Mudryk coming on, and I think I don't know, Malo Gusto?
Think so. Mudryk's coming on for Fernandez, and Gusto's coming on for James.
That's a strange one. They're taking Enzo off, but keeping Caicedo on.
Conor Gallagher has taken the captain's armband. Big responsibility on the young man's shoulders here.
Not the first time he's had the armband.
It's a big game to be captain for.
Glad to have you in, Connor. What are your thoughts on the match so far?
Oh, Edison's down.
I'm going to be honest with you. I have seen like 5 minutes of the match.
Guys, Edison's down injured.
Bring on Scott Carson.
Scott Carson has played a game of football in 6 years.
Yes, he has. There have been friendlies.
Not the top level, and this would be 100 baptism of fire for him.
Well, they do have Stefan Ortega on the bench as well.
That's true as well. Ortega's more than capable of taking over Edison, but that's would be a big loss for him. Because he went down off the ball.
Looks like he's struggling with his ankle.
I can relate to that one, trust me. Guardiola doesn't look happy.
So, we'll ask our resident goalkeeper, Connor. Have you ever had an ankle injury playing in goal?
Sorry, I didn't catch all that. What did you say?
Have you ever had an ankle injury playing in goal?
I have not.
Yeah, I can't remember seeing any of them. Oh, there we go. That's the big one in 2 weeks' time. Man City, Liverpool. Early kick-off after an international break yet again.
I'm meant to be working that day. I might
What-
get a day off.
What day is that? Is that the Sunday or the Saturday?
It's the Saturday. Edison is back up, but he looks like he's just done a night out with Dan and Griffin and Rob from UTT.
I was going to say he's looked like Connor for the last 48 hours.
Fucking hell.
With the face he was pulling.
Sorry,
I shouldn't kick a man when he's down. Sorry, Connor. It's nice when you've got a bad stomach.
Yeah, and to be fair, if you get sloppy jokes wrong, right, that's before the toilet for sure. Chelsea breaking here, Conor Gallagher!
Ooh,
it's in!
Oh, Nico Jackson.
It's Nico Jackson!
We've got to see the replay though. Is he onside?
Absolutely, got to check that for sure.
The goal so monumental. Matt tried to cough up a lung.
Absolutely.
Well, I just wanted to pop in here for a few minutes and tell everybody I'm still alive.
We're very happy to have you, buddy.
Good to hear your voice.
All right. I think one of the things attributing to my illness is the fact that Columbus plays tonight, and it's a do or die game. So
that's not going to help.
That'll get the guts rolling.
Oh, he's miles on. He's miles on.
All right. Well, it was good talking to you guys for a few minutes. I'm going to watch the rest of the game with y'all in the chat.
Beautiful.
Okay,
Take care, buddy, and up the crew.
All right. Go.
You need up the crew. Go crew.
Have a good day.
Take care, buddy.
Mate, you too.
Take care.
Poacher's goal from Nico Jackson. And, I saw a lot of people giving him shit for his hat-trick last week, saying they were all tap-ins.
That's what strikers better do.
You have to be there to take those tap-ins.
That rain is thundering down again.
This is a brilliant game.
The poor pea super now as well. Look at it. Mario Silva.
Ooh, was that
They're screaming handball. They're screaming for handball.
Oh, if this goes back for a penalty and Haaland misses it, my dad's a genius.
I felt my first glimpse of penalty, but referee did not give it. VAR will be checking it behind the scenes.
Yeah, Alvarez shaping up for the cross here by the looks of things.
But if it's not a clear and obvious mistake, it won't be called back.
Ball in right to
Haaland,
the back.
cleared off his line by Thiago Silva.
I find it mad that we're in a game that's 3-3. Haaland's got 2 goals, and I'm not even considering him for man of the match.
No, hits his head.
Oh, back of the head.
That's phenomenal refereeing.
Connor finally responding to Si saying, "You leave me alone, boss man." That's good, Connor. Stand up for yourself.
Great refereeing. And another thing is, we've got 20 minutes of this still, Dan.
Yeah, at least.
This could be the best game we've ever covered in volley.
Vardiol holding Sterling there so he don't get away, so that's free kick.
Bear in mind, we covered a game with 8 goals earlier this season.
We might have another one.
But that was an 8-0. This is a whole different kettle of fish. Chelsea have scored every single shot they've had on target.
That's impressive.
In fact, scratch that, every shot they've had.
Yeah. And City have only missed 1.
Yeah, and even that was on target.
Yeah.
Cole Palmer
on the right here.
A proper pea super now is absolutely ratting it down in West London.
I know I've said it a couple of times, but I'm very impressed with Cole Palmer today.
Yeah, he really settled into it. He had a bit of a quiet start started off, but he's settled into it now.
See, looking at this now, they have dropped Gallagher back.
Yeah, they have a little bit, yeah. So I apologise for doubting that on that side of things.
I'm not all bullshit.
Oh, no. I didn't think you were bullshitting. I said it thought it would be a bad call.
Fair enough. I've just seen something flash up on a wrestling note. The next North show on the 9th of December, the Grizzled Young Veterans are back.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, very excited. But back
Gallagher, Gusto, Gallagher, Palmer.
Gusto.
Gallagher, Gusto.
Sorry, my brain went a very strange direction.
Palmer getting in amongst it here.
He wasn't far off keeping the ball there either.
I would be taking Ederson every chance I get right now. Alvin Haaland coming forward here.
I want more 1-2s between Gallagher and Gusto. Oh, that's very easy to get to Alvarez, but Thiago Silva and a wall again.
Goal kick! Great work there by Cucurella and Silva.
That now puts Nicholas Jackson on 6 goals in 11 Premier League games.
That's great. That's a great score, man. That's one of
23 of them. 23 of them came last week. But
doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter as long as they do.
Yeah. Always good to have you on, Connor. Always good. You make sure you get yourself fully fit, buddy. That's what main thing we want here. Because doing a 2 or 3 hour stream sometimes can be quite grueling on you, especially when you can't get up. And that's a blatant foul and a yellow card being shown for Rodri.
Yeah, cynical.
He wants him to acknowledge it. I like that referee made him turn and acknowledge it.
Well, yeah. All you have to do is not be a prick.
That was taking one for the team there, Rodri. That's a rain, Dan. Or as you would call it up north, a Saturday night out.
I'd think about taking a coat with me.
Big coat might be needed, yeah.
Think about it. But I'm thinking about Chelsea's bench now, and City's bench, and who they can bring on. Because Rodri, to be fair, Rodri you'd expect to have the
Chelsea would take this. Chelsea would take this result.
We might actually see Calvin Phillips.
We might see Cousin Lewis.
We might. He's played there on a stream we've actually on a game we've covered.
Indeed.
No
nonsense. I've got a bit of a wheezy voice, by the way, guys. Apologise. The my straps have run out, unfortunately.
Oh dear.
Other brands are available. But the honey lemon ones, they're lovely.
Looks like Mudryk, Nico Jackson, and Sterling across the top there with Cole Palmer behind Nico Jackson. Yeah, interesting that. Crossing, very looping ball. That was never
the wind and the rain must be affecting the ball now.
Yeah. Grealish playing it across to Cole Palmer.
You forget to take anymore.
First straight pass I've seen Cole Palmer do, I think.
Grealish, you mean?
No, I mean Cole Palmer then when he tried to play it for Caicedo.
Fair enough. And he was only 5 yards away, but these conditions are getting treacherous now. I
remember saying next live stream. So can I say next live stream so you can get Papa Griffin in the show for a quick prediction cameo? We'll see. He tends to like to give his opinion as he walks across the room.
I don't think the stream could handle it. A live Papa Griffin cam. What a tackle there!
Disaster.
Oh! Agreed to something on that one. Is Chelsea breaking here? Great tackle.
That was a Kanji covering. That was brilliant. Cole Palmer. Go on, unleash a thunder bastard.
Gallagher. We do like Cole Palmer on this show.
That was a poor pass by Gallagher. Just got to settle Chelsea down now because City are back in shape. Looks almost like they're playing a 4-4-2. Oh, now it's gone 3 up top. Yeah, I actually watched a bit of Real Madrid last night. They were playing. I think it was Villarreal or Valencia. I can't remember. And Carlo Ancelotti, one of the greatest minds of football, certainly in modern football.
Yeah.
And there was something beautiful.
Sterling, brilliant tackle by Raheem Sterling. He put out the bar. Gusto puts out the bar. That was his moment.
That was a defender's strike. But yeah, back to the.
So
it's one of the greatest managers of all time, managing one of the probably the biggest, most successful club in the world, and I was just so happy to see him playing 4-4-2.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, 442.
Yes, great, if we did that.
We still don't know what pie Graham had. Come on.
Yes, Graham, pie, update, please. So, as things stand, Man City will be topped by 1 point from Liverpool from Arsenal.
That is very nicely poised, isn't it, really? That is so close. That makes the Liverpool... Malo Gusto down injured here. I didn't see what happened.
Oh my God!
Ooh, Grealish spun him in
He
midair.
lands on his spine.
Yeah, so much shifted around there.
Nothing wrong with a tackle, if I'm not concerned. It was two men going for the ball. Oh!
Handball.
Kyle Walker handballing it there.
He wasn't looking at the ball, in fairness. He turned as
but I've seen them given, is what I'm saying on that side of things.
I want to see that Malo Gusto landing again, because that didn't look pleasant.
I mean, he's up. That's the main thing. I say, if Chelsea were to go on and win this game, City would be in front still, but it would be on goal difference. But it all depends if Chelsea were to win. I'm going to say with a big if Chelsea were to win by 2 goals. So if it was to end up, I believe my math is right here, 5-3. Chelsea would end up Liverpool go top on goals scored. But I could be wrong on that side of things. But it is so close. We can go up.
I shall go and verify your maths now.
But it's so close up there in general that it already becomes whoever wins goes top of the league first game back after the international break. It's that simple. Bernardo Silva crosses the ball and it's defended there well by. I keep wanting to say Diasse, but it's not Diasse, is it?
Disasse.
I keep wanting to say disaster kick.
I think you're a little bit out on that one, Matt.
I could be, mate. I'm trying to do math quickly. Graham will mock me for it. I don't care.
Chelsea would need to score 4 more goals. We can't go top on points scored or on goals scored because we've scored less than Chelsea.
City,
sorry. City have scored 31. We've scored 27. So the only way we go top is if Chelsea score another 4.
Okay, well, it's possible, but it's unlikely. It's unlikely. I take it, obviously, but it would be the biggest comeback in Premier League history for that sort of turnaround. It's not the point. Sterling's getting stuck in here, and wins the free kick. Bless him.
Grealish fouling somebody instead of the other way around. My word, we've seen it all in this game.
I've never seen Raheem Sterling get stuck in like that in a game before. He is playing for the cause here as they hook.
It really is.
As they throw on Kovacic and they hook number 19 Alvarez.
They're shoring up defensively.
Are they saying we'll take the point?
Or are they saying to Chelsea, keep coming at us, we'll try and catch you on the break? Because, they can shore up the defence. Now they've got Rodri and Kovacic in there. But you've got two players who can pick a pass in them as well. If they're looking to bypass the press by going over the top, if Chelsea are pushing for a winner. Interesting, especially when you've got Walker bombing down one wing. And Vardiol's no slouch on the other in terms of speed.
He's not a winger. He's not a winger. No,
he's not a wing back.
He's doing the job, and he's doing it very well. But it's not his natural position.
Bring on Oscar Bob, so I can say his name. Bob.
Yes, of course. They do raise a glass to Ben Doak. Of course, happy 18th birthday weekend, sir. Drink for Doak. I mentioned it on Facebook. A few people liked it, not just you.
Yeah, I saw that.
Chelsea getting stuck in here. They smell 3 points here.
They do, and now we've got Jackson 2 on 2 there. Cole Palmer. Ooh,
Mudryk.
It gets through Mudryk. Took
Gallagher.
Not quite, mate.
It needed.
That would have.
Do you know? It was just another 10 foot out, and it would have been in.
It was on his own goal line.
It was dipping, but it was just dipping too soon.
Yeah.
Not soon enough, I'd say.
That would have been Gerrard-esque.
Yeah,
Or should I say Lampard-esque?
Yeah, absolutely for Chelsea, absolutely. Kovacic, though, again, we've got so many former Chelsea players and City players against each other here. It's wonderful.
Yeah. I'm still baffled that they let Kovacic go.
For the money as well.
Yeah, 25 million. Out to Pee Wee on the right here. Ignores Walker on the overlap. Back to Bernardo.
Bernardo.
Yeah, Rodri.
Hard to tell. He keeps popping up on both sides. Bernardo Silva.
Yeah, he's got a very free role, hasn't he? Which you kind of want Bernardo to have because he's very good at positioning himself exactly where he needs to be. He reads the game incredibly well.
Yeah, I hate him for it. He may not be Mr. Pruit who doesn't like him. I don't like him either.
I respect him as a footballer.
That rain is getting heavier and heavier. Even out on my screen is getting greyer and greyer at the top of it.
Much like myself getting greyer and greyer on top as time goes by. That's a silly shot by Gallagher.
Hello, he's kicking off
away from each other.
I wouldn't fancy Rodri's chances against Nico Jackson in a fight.
The thing is, Nico Jackson there was actually doing the sensible thing and trying to get between the two and keep other people away. And then Vardy came over and decided to have a little nibble at him. But fair play to Jackson.
Great defensive tackle there. Couple of them, in fact.
Was that Mudryk?
Mudryk was back defending. Yeah, they're doing their bit together, yeah.
Yeah, Potter's got the team working for each other, and that's what we didn't see a lot early season and obviously last season under Potter and Lampard.
It's taken time, but I think he's finally got the team how he wants it.
Yeah, I think we're seeing as well, Pochettino's often lauded as a great man manager.
Yeah.
And I think we're seeing the benefits of that now as well.
Cucurella really done well coming into his side today as well.
Yeah, he has. And Cucurella as well, he's now looking back to somewhere near his Brighton best, which we haven't seen for Chelsea yet at all.
No. Chelsea, they've given Pochettino a towel now. But the coach don't want it back. Wow.
That'll be on eBay.
Do you know, if it meant someone who was half handsome, then maybe I'd say so, yeah, but no.
Football fans are weird. They'll pay for anything. It's like wrestling fans when they pay for...
Pochettino does not float my boat.
Ring-worn gear.
Yeah. Yeah, well, to be fair, ring-worn gear, it does sell. I mean, Big F and Joe often sells his blood-soaked shirts.
I don't get that.
And Sterling was through, but he is flagged offside. The early flag, prefer that.
Yeah, much prefer it because the late flag is crap because
wait till
there's just so much scope for injury.
Yeah.
That's very good turn from Kovacic. Sterling trying to pull Kovacic down and he just tanks his way through.
Yeah.
Grealish on the... good covering by Malo Gusto there.
Mucho gusto as well. And it's just way too high and way too fancy.
And that's the end of my involvement with the volley. I will see you all later. After that Mucho Gusto comment.
That's what you had a problem with, seriously.
No, it was just the straw that broke the camel's back.
I would like to point out, and to be fair, he did a fantastic job of putting Grealish off enough that the ball went straight out of play, and not even Haaland could reach it.
It was good, yeah. That's a beautiful play back to Rodri there. The gaps galore in the midfield left by the Chelsea players steaming forward.
Indeed. They were looking for a ball.
Look how far up the pitch Kanji is.
Yeah, Kanji's feeling very, very confident in himself, doesn't he?
Where's Vardy?
Imagine Vardy
He's even further up. No, Vardy's even further up, so they've just left Diaz back there.
Well, yeah, and Diaz is in the centre circle.
Incredibly attacking. So much my theory about City shoring up.
City smell blood as well, I guess.
Oh, that was some beautiful play there.
They can't get through.
Oh, shot blocked.
It's gone through.
Oh, what a goal, Rodri.
Rodri has scored.
That is incredible. Connor saying he captained Ferguson, who didn't even play. I guess I don't know ball. Ferguson, I believe, is coming back. They're just managing him back from an injury. So I can see why you play Evan Ferguson against Sheffield United. But yeah, it's just the injury factor. But back to that goal, I need to see if there was a deflection here because that was a rock.
Massive deflection.
Let's have a look. So it's played in 1-2 Kovacic, block shot. Rodri comes in. Oh, it's off Thiago Silva.
That's no goal.
I don't think it is because the initial shot was on target.
That's not going in
the bottom corner.
There's nowhere going
Sanchez. Sanchez had it covered. Si, enjoy your dinner, mate. Thank you very much for the compliments. Let us know what you're having. If you're having a pie, let us know before Graham does, because he might actually get back by full time.
Oh, Chelsea 3, Man City 4. That's a dagger in the heart.
But do you know what? I wouldn't be surprised to see Chelsea get another equaliser. Oh, that's a poor ball from Disasi. And not very good control from
I'd like to point out Steve-O is now wrong because Steve-O said 4-3 Chelsea or 4-2 City.
Yeah.
So Steve-O, you know fuck all. Apparently. Apparently.
Matt trying to kill a circus there by going for the dribble.
Well, when in doubt, kill the juggler. If I've learned anything from D&D, if you hear circus music, kill the clown.
I went through a big horror movie spell for October, as I always do. One of the ones I watched was Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
That is one of the worst films ever, and also one of the best.
Yeah, it's exactly my brand of horror film.
Yeah.
So you see that one there from Mal Augusto, absolutely busting a gut to try and get forward and give an option. It very much feels like this Chelsea team are playing for each other now, as we've said a couple of times.
Yeah, this Chelsea, even in defeat, if it is defeat today, Chelsea look so much better.
Mm. And Nico Jackson's still pressing.
Yeah, still pressing hard.
Connor with a weird history fact for us. Weird history fact with Connor Part 1. In 1954, the CIA planned to create a gay bomb, which would make enemy soldiers attracted to each other.
At what point do we tell the CIA that you can't turn someone?
Yeah, I was just had multiple jokes about fighting hard.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, we'll dodge past that one. Casado's coming off here, Dan.
Yeah, and I think is that Brozier coming on? But Steve was saying he's gutted for some reason he couldn't bet on 4-3 on either team. I think that is Brozier coming on. Yeah, I've seen that a couple of times on in-play betting. If there's a certain amount of goals, they take off certain results. Do a lot of betting sites, so that's unlucky. And Connor saying, tune in to the next Volley live stream for another weird history fact. I look forward to it.
Looking forward to it, and also dreading in equal measure. Cucurella well in there. Oh, and a Haaland there, bundling the Chelsea man
Surely
over.
That's a bookie.
He better not be. He'll cost me points in my fantasy team.
I can't believe that's not a bookie. It was just a straight shove in the back.
It was.
Cynical one as well. If that was in the, if that was in the penalty area, it's a penalty. It's a bit redundant saying that, but it was just a blatant foul and a cynical one. So,
well, the foul was given. To be fair.
Yeah. But
so he gave the foul, but didn't give a booking. We've got 8 minutes added on. 8 minutes being added on here.
Enough time for Chelsea to score 2.
It is.
Very quiet day for Haaland, despite scoring 2 goals.
How can you score 2 goals and have a quiet day? It's absolutely bizarre. Man U scores 2 goals and they don't win. Sterling's playing fullback here.
Yeah. Not now, as he's just crowded out. Good turn from Vardiol there, and good work to get the ball to Kovacic.
Oh, that's a blatant foul there by Gallagher. He hadn't even booked already.
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
They didn't book him this time either.
Just checking now.
Guardo's annoyed he didn't get booked there.
He has not been booked yet, no. Cucurella, Palmer, Caicedo booked for Chelsea, and Doku and Rodri booked for City. Oh, excuse me for yawning.
You're all good, buddy. You're all good. Gallagher. Cucurella. Palmer now. Palmer's actually had a few moments we've been good, but it's not had enough of him. Gusto launching forward. Sterling. Sterling.
Go wide. Oh, go on.
It's gone down.
Got to be a penalty.
Penalty
given. Oh, this is huge. This will be called Palmer.
This is massive. It's a massive call by the referee. We will get a replay of this, and Dan will talk you through it when we get it.
And we'll obviously get a VAR check as well.
Referee's had a good game.
So Brogy takes the ball in the box.
He doesn't get the ball.
Oh, he takes it out again.
Stonewall.
Ruben Diaz got stolen his virtues before.
Referee. He's made all that. He had a really good game.
Yeah, referee has a good game. Who takes this though? Surely it's got to be Cole Palmer.
Jackson wants it as well.
I think he scored three. He scored 3 or 4.
They're arguing about it here.
This will be
Jackson needs a referee. Gallagher did the right job here. Gallagher, the captain, pulling Jackson away.
Why is Jackson kicking off, and why is Kyle Walker kicking off at Cucurella now?
Someone must have kicked off at him. VAR check complete. Penalty.
Like that from Walker, finally physically moving people away from the ref, but there could be a lot of yellow cards. Steve-O confirming he's in agreement with us. Definitely a pen. Yep, Stonewall. Cole Palmer has the ball. Is it a fake out? It's still kicking off. Nicholas Jackson given a yellow card and somebody else as well. I'm not sure who. Sterling reading Jackson the right act as he should. Edison involved. Walker gobbing off as the captain, which is never good. The referee having to have a word with it. Who is Walker trying to... Walker and Disarcy getting into it now.
Palmer's got the ball.
I'm about to shut the fuck up and get on with it.
Cole Palmer has 3 out of 3 from the spot for Chelsea.
And he's taking it against his old club, who he left for £40 million.
That takes some cojones.
Yeah. This is some pressure. Why has Ruben Diaz hiked his shorts up like that? Sorry, distracted by that in the background. Steve-O's deliberately rewound our stream by 30 seconds, and he's saying extraordinary dates, but this has been the best game we've covered on the volley, as Cole Palmer steps up to take the spot kick.
Cole Palmer versus Edison.
This is huge. And all this is going to add time on to the end of the game as well.
Scores it!
Oh, what a finish. What a penalty. Get this lad.
Chelsea 4, Man City 4.
Oh. This is unreal.
And we've got at least 5 to play here. There is time for a winner here at the bridge. The battle of the bridge is going to the wire. Dan Griffin.
Sorry, it's all getting with my migraines and whatnot.
It's a great penalty.
It's a stunning penalty. It's
in the postage stamp.
Too much. It's a bit too much excitement for me.
Dan, just look at that below us now. Look at that scoreline below us right now.
Ridiculous.
Absolutely
nobody predicted
ridiculous.
This beforehand.
If I had told you that a month ago when Chelsea were in their biggest slump for 50 years, you would have said, "What are you smoking, Lewis?"
And can I have some?
But we're witnessing here. We have yet to kick off again. Thiago Silva is calm, is like he's telling everyone to calm down. On has come. Is that Trevor Chalobah?
No,
Jackson's come off. Leslie Ugochukwu. We'll call him Leslie. Leslie's just come on.
Les.
Yeah, Les. Yeah. Gardner and Les have come on.
Now,
looks after the tomatoes and the cucumbers.
On a quick wrestling-related note, have you seen that Les Battersby's been announced for a Salt Pro show up here?
I did
in
see
Manchester
that, yes.
next year.
I did.
Brilliant.
I think it was you that he made never work if they were that look alike.
Chelsea
Grealish has been booked.
Oh,
and here comes City.
No way. Who's this? Is it Bernardo on the ball? It is. Plays it.
Oh, what a fantastic challenge!
Oh, no, it wasn't. That was a foul. The ball had already gone. That was Sterling. That's a booking. That was a terrible tackle. It was blood and thunder, I'll give him that.
I thought it was a good tackle. I do apologise. It was first glance.
No, he got nowhere near the ball. Absolutely wiped him out.
Oh, no, he doesn't get the ball at all. No, not at all.
No. Matt Lewis seems to be sponsored by Specsavers.
I haven't expected his glasses to be. Raheem Sterling, by the way, when he starts a tackle, is not in screen.
Yeah.
He starts a tackle in midair.
The scenes if this keeps working.
We are in the 98th minute now.
How do we pick a man of the match? I don't think we can until we hear the final whistle. Because there's still so much that could happen in the next few minutes. Cole Palmer there for getting a replay score and Haaland good-naturedly shoving him out of the way. This is incredible.
It's unbelievable, buddy.
Eric Cantona standing in as a steward there. So Steve was saying, wow, he's had a good day betting. Roughly a £3 profit, £9 worth of 50p bets. Pound total, roughly 12 back. Good man. It's all about the small marginal gains. I don't mind.
Carl Walker's over this.
Do that quite a lot. Carl Walker, okay.
Takes
a shot. Way over. Yeah.
So we are now over time, but bear in mind it took 2 minutes to swipe a penalty.
Yeah, it did. What a game.
Have City thrown away? Will those 2 points that they've looked at losing here as things stand come back to bite City?
I hope so.
Has Cole Palmer just screwed his former club?
Man City screwed Man City.
Cole Palmer for me is my current man of the match.
Yeah, I was along the same lines. We're in agreement there. We've had nobody in the crowd reading a book, so.
I was tempted to give it. I was tempted to get to the towel boy in the Chelsea dugout, but no. Cole Palmer has had a wonderful second half, capped with the goal, which may end up changing everything. Chelsea is still fighting. And went to head out of play for a City throw. We are in the 100th minute here.
Yeah, and just quickly, I normally do my dive down the leagues. There was quite a few 3-2s, a couple of 5-0s, but the big scoring game of yesterday goes in the National League, and it was Gateshead FC doing York City a favour and beating Dorking Wanderers 6-0.
Chelsea breaking here. Great tackle.
That was a great tackle. And Graham's club Chesterfield won 4-2 against Barnet at home.
Oh, Chelsea direction! Sterling!
Oh, interception from Sterling.
Sterling! No foul given.
No. Good tackle from Kovacic.
Everything, a lot go here. He's a good game, though.
Pee-wee down the right wing. Taken off him by Cucurella.
And that's it! It's over. The Battle of the Bridge is over.
Great game, that.
What a game! And someone may have told me that was a bad idea to do this game. Dan, can you believe that?
Sorry, what was that?
Someone told me that this game would be boring. There'd be nothing in it. Final score at Stamford Bridge: Chelsea 4, Manchester City 4.
And I think we're agreed. Man of the match, Cole Palmer.
Dan.
I'm trying to think from the City side.
Dan.
For fuck's sake.
I haven't changed it for a while.
I think from a City point of view, I'd give their man of the match to. I'd be tempted by Rodri.
Oh, hello. Kovacic and Thiago Silva having a word.
They were having a chat. There's nothing much in that. Bernardo Silva, I don't know, had a decent game, I thought. Put himself about a lot. Made a lot of things happen. Quite impressed with the Canvey as well, but 4-4. Yeah. What a game. Best game we've covered on the volley so far.
Yeah, absolutely. Someone is that Papa Griff there, Happy, is it?
It's Papa Griff extolling the virtues of Cole Palmer. Why did they sell him? Is the question.
And he's celebrating. He's actually chat with cousin Lewis.
Yeah. Oh, Steve-O thanking us. No problem, mate. Thank you for being along for the ride. Glad you enjoyed it.
It's been a fantastic show to do today. I've had an absolute blast, and I still can't get over this one. Writing that one, that's the one.
Unreal, absolutely unreal.
Yeah. So Dan,
Grealish getting a cuddle from Poch as well.
Yeah, we should probably wrap things up, Dan, so we can get on out of here and let people get on with their evenings. Thank you so much to everybody who watched along with us today on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. Don't forget to follow us on X, the Volley Show, SJP World Media. Follow Conor at Connor's Footy, Mr. Griffin.
Down there, I got it right this time. At Dan Griffin 21 over on the Twitter machine.
Awesome. Follow the show at the Volley Show. Follow me at the Mattech UK. We'll be back next week with something happening during the international break. Not quite sure what yet. Probably a VAR discussion. Get in the chat for that one, of course. We'll look forward to it. Probably going to happen on Saturday. So we'll see how that turns out. On behalf of us all here at the Volley. Dan, that was the Volley. That was full time.
And it was
incredible. We're out of here.
Thanks, guys.